I'm Bob Felix. I'm Hunter's best man. I've known Hunter for about 8 years. I met him. I'm a police officer, and he kept applying for the police report. I kept calling, leaving voicemails. I'm Hunter Julian. I want to apply for the reserves. And finally got annoyed enough where I actually gave him a call back. And you guys know Hunter pretty well. He's a pretty well-spoken guy. So speaking over the phone, I was expecting him coming in for you, some big manly guy coming in, Clint Eastwood type guy, big cowboy hat, belt buckle. And he walked in, so. But he carried himself very well. He kind of blew us away in the interview, and we ended up hiring him. And looking back at it, I know a lot of that's who parents raised him here. His parents taught him right away. They taught him to work hard, give 110% to what you do, and really have a passion for what you do, and you'll get places. And I know his parents are very proud of him today. They should be. Anyways, so we hired him. And he started going on a lot of ride-alongs with him. You want to get to know somebody very well, ride around 8 hours in a squad car with them. You'll get to know them very well. We talked about a lot of stupid stuff that we probably shouldn't talk about in a squad car, but we did anyways. And I really got to know him just as a person and as a great friend. And it kind of stopped when we started dating you. In a good way, because we could drive around, to be a long, awkward silence. I look over, he's texting like a little 16-year-old girl. And it still does. But something changed with him that day. He could tell whenever her name came up, whenever he talked about her, he was in love. You could tell that. And it was nice seeing him kind of progressing that different stage of his life to where we're at today. Just kind of closing here, my brother told me something at my wedding that kind of stuck with me, and that's why I kind of pass on to you guys. Make sure every day is better than the day before. And I'll say, I hope today's the worst day of your marriage, because if you can make every day better than today, trust me, your marriage is going to be full of love and happiness. So that's what all I got. So here's
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric Kopecki. Today I am the father of the bride. It's a very lovely bride. I want to thank Hunter and Gina for all your hard work. Everything is just perfect today. I also want to thank the mothers of the bride in the room. You guys did a great job supporting and getting everybody ready. Now, I want all the Kopeckis to know that I've really put a lot out there telling everybody what great dancers you are. The Julians are expecting some really good dancing, and I even told Hunter is going to be doing a lot of dancing today. False. So last night we had a groom's dinner, and it was down at Tanucci's restaurant, and it was a really lovely night. Thank you, Janine and Drew. And it was a really, really special night. Hunter came up and he was talking to me, and he says, boy, he says, I remember the first time I came over to your house, man, was I nervous. And I thought it was funny you said that, because I'll never forget the first night you came to our house too. Hunter came over to the house and came to the door and he rang the bell and he gave me a firm handshake and he said, good evening, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you. And good evening, ma'am. How are you tonight? And my name is Hunter Julian. It's a pleasure to meet you. And we thought, wow, this is such a refreshing, respectful young man. And Hunter, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, but I think he had just got his hair cut. It looked similar to today. Today's got a little something special going on. So, but he was really fixed up nice. And Hunter, as Hunter and Gina dated, every time Hunter would come over to the house, he would call me sir. And he'd say, good evening, sir, how are you tonight? And I have to admit, I liked it a lot. And Hunter, he's a charmer. He was reeling me in like a fish. And so as time went on, I kind of felt that this stir thing was really cool. But it wasn't very personable, you know? And I felt we were closer than that. So one night he came over and he said, "Good evening, sir, how are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, just wonderful, really, really good, Hunter." He says, "You know, we know each other long enough." I says, "Why don't you call me Larry now?" And he looked at me and he had this big smile on his face. And he says, "I'm afraid I can't do that, sir." And he kind of chuckled. And I said, "Well, maybe you can call me Mr. C." And he kind of looked down and he looked back up to me and he says, "We'll work on that, sir." And we hear about the virtues of marriage, of faith, hope, and love, which the greatest of these is love. And along with these virtues comes respect. And that's what's the key to marriage is respect. And so that's why I just have a great feeling about your marriage, and I'm sure you guys will be really successful. One other thing here. Got to talk about Gina now. Gina, she's a free spirit. And she gets that from me. But she's also a rule follower. And she gets that from her mother. And that explains why she's marrying a police officer. She's a rule follower. So, I would like to propose a toast to you, sir, and to you, ma'am, to Mr. and Mrs. Hunter and Gina Julian.
That's right.